It's not green. It said it started to go green.
Come on.
There we go. Okay, I think we're back. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? Hey, everybody. Okay, we're trying to get in again. I think there's some people watching. I was just showing a self-portrait here. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Nate. Hey, Laura. Hey, Lily. I just got this back in my gallery. I haven't had it hanging in my gallery, but I was showing y'all. This was a self-portrait. There's a tear. And in my hair are several hundred words about me that I have felt through the years. So, hey Michelle, hey Nicole and Roxy again. So, yeah, this was for an exhibition I entered called Her Story, and so I did words written into my hair. So there's all kinds of words in there that describe me, how I felt about myself in good times and bad times, like passionate, guilt, joy, perfectionist, weary, funny, addiction, because, I have a son that struggles with addiction. So many words that are in this painting. I wrote hundreds of words on top of my face, my portrait. So I was just sharing this for the fun of it, just to show y'all what I had done in 2017. So this was like before I really even started my YouTube channel. I did this at the early part of 2017. Like I said, there's words written into my hair everywhere. And there's a tear. As you see, there's a tear under my eye because I shed a lot of tears through the years, through everything I've been through. So I just wanted to share this with you just to show you a self-portrait I had done. So I hope everything is clear. I hope we have sometimes an issue with the internet in this area. So hopefully everybody can still see me. That I did. This is something along the style that my grandfather used to paint back in the 60s and 70s, but this was a representation of a woman who gives life. Am I buffering again? Hopefully I'm still there. Am I still here? So yeah, this was a representation of a woman that gives life kind of like birthing from that source of a woman. She's got wings, she's got hair, she's got things growing. She's got things growing in her hair, leaves and flowers. And so I was going to show y'all a few of my funky paintings that I don't have hanging in my gallery. So just making sure that y'all are still there. You got 5G, Lily? All good from Nicole. Rock and roll and deep and raw. Yes, that's true, Nicole. That was the self-portrait was rock and roll, deep and raw. Thank you, Lily. And I was just going to give a shout out again to Bev Frederick. She was the winner of the hydrangeas print. It's a metallic print inside of a robin's egg frame. She was the winner on my website giveaway. I try to do giveaways on my website and on my Facebook group page. So keep an eye out for giveaways. And also on my website, if you go over to my website, there's always a free digital download. And right now it's my red, white, and blue beta fish painting that I did. I did a red, white, and blue kind of and sold it, but that's a free digital download to anybody that goes over there. You can get that free digital download. So thank you, Robin and Alina. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Marcia and Laura. Going in and out. Hopefully it'll stay in. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to make an issue with the internet or not. So I've got 20 paintings that I'll be showing you here in a minute, and they'll start, with a minimum bid that I've preset, and there was a preview video that I posted a day or two ago, and I'll have a timer for 2 minutes, and Greg will put the starting bid is $25. And this is an example. So I'll start the timer for 2 minutes, and somebody can type in 25, and somebody can type in 26 and 28. And when the timer goes off at 2 minutes, then Greg will see who got their last bid in before the timer goes off, and they will be the winning bid. And then you'll email with your address. And then what I'll do is I will email you back later this evening with the winning bid invoice and shipping charges, which averages, for smaller paintings, it averages $8 to $10 or so. And if you get a larger painting, it might be $15 or so for shipping, but it's usually pretty reasonable. I ship priority mail with the post office and safe delivery. Hey, Diane. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Cheryl and Chrissy. So I see a little buffering going on. I'm hoping I'm not going to lose you here. Yeah, and so the invoice comes to you through your email address to pay. It's a PayPal invoice, and you can pay for it, and you don't have to have a PayPal account. So it's pretty easy. And I think we'll go ahead and get started. I don't want to make people wait too long for the ones that are here. And I'm sure that, hey, Joanne. I'm sure that sometimes somebody will come in and they'll say, how does it work? So I might occasionally tell you the rules of how the bidding works in case somebody comes in and they're not familiar with the process. Hey, Jody. You're Jody, not Joanne. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Joanne is Jody. I'm making a note here. I have the worst memory. And don't forget too, if you or anybody else that you know of that's interested in learning how to paint with acrylics, like traditional acrylic painting, I'm doing tutorials now on Thinkific, which is an online platform. They're $35 classes and you have lifetime access to it. You can even purchase the class and you can watch it at home and paint with your friends if you want to. You never have to leave your house. So that's something I've added that, because my heart loves to teach people how to paint. And so I've done 6 classes and I'm adding 2 a month. And so those are on Thinkific. Greg put a link there. The Last Lady of Song, thank you. Thank you for being a fan. Hey, Jacqueline. So Chrissy, how you bid is I will start a timer after I put the painting down. I'll start a 2-minute timer, and Greg will put the beginning bid, and I'll mention whatever the beginning bid is too. And then you'll just type in, if say the starting bid is 25, you'll type in 26, and if somebody else types in 27, you just type in the number 28 in the comments. And when the timer goes off, whoever has the highest bid before the timer, when the beep goes off, they win the bid. And then you email me. If you win a bid, you email me here. And I'm keeping this right here so everybody can see it throughout the auction. You email me your name and shipping address, and then I email you back a PayPal invoice for your winning bid for the painting plus shipping. And shipping averages $10 to $15 or $20 depending on the size of the paintings. So I hope that makes sense. But you just type in a number, and when the timer goes off, that means the bidding is over with for that piece. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to zoom in a little bit since we're starting small, and then we're going to get bigger. So this is an 8x10. Number 1 is Mystic. I'm going to start the 2-minute timer. Starting bid is $25. This is beautiful phthalo blue and phthalo green. A little bit of metallic gold that pops through. It's got some shimmer to it. So this one is called Mystic. And it's got some metallic gold that just pops through in little bits and pieces through the veining of the cells. So we're down to 56 seconds. And also, when you're in the chat, make sure that your chat says live chat and not top chat. I wanted to make sure to mention that, because live chat stays very current. Top chat does not stay current always. So that'll be that little box to the right of your screen, or it'll be right below the video if you're on your mobile device. Okay, so that was that timer for the first painting. So this one is number 2. Fire Dragon. It's an 8x10. Starting bid is $25. As long as it says live chat at the top, Lily, it'll say top chat underneath, but as long as it says live chat at the top, you should be good. Making sure it's focused here. And if for some reason your thing starts to lag, if anybody starts to lag, if you refresh your screen, it'll get you current again, but just always make sure to go back and click on live chat instead of top chat. So I'm going to start the timer here for Fire Dragon. Nope, wait a minute. I haven't used my timer in a while, and it's okay. Now the timer's going. Okay, I see Becky at 25. This is orange, red, yellow, metallic gold. See the metallic gold mostly in the central area. Black. It's called Fire Dragon. It's a really cool painting. I really loved the way this one came out. 27 for Daryl Stewart. I love this one. I wish I had done a massively huge one just like this. But it's really, really cool effects. This is an 8x10. So Becky Cole is at 28 right now. We got 50 seconds right now left. Try to get some of this reflection off the piece. You have to have lights in here to make sure you can see it, but then if they got it shining straight on the canvas. Daryl Stewart in at 30. We've got 21 seconds left. Looks like a dragon's head almost. Yeah, it does. All right. So the bidding is closed, and the winner of that one is, hey Christina. I believe it was Daryl Stewart. Yeah, Daryl Stewart at $30. So this is a diptych. It helps if I put it the right way. So this is Purple Phoenix, 2 8x10s. Number 3. Starting bid is $30. Starting the timer now. So this is a 2 painting bid for $30. 2 8x10s. It's got metallic gold, purple, kind of a royal blue, and a turquoise, and teal mint is the greenish blue color, called Purple Phoenix. 2 8x10s. I love doing these kind of paintings. Come out with some really cool patterns. Trying to keep the reflection off of it. Diane, hey Diane, 31, thank you Susan. I love anything with purple in it. I'm a purple fanatic. I mean, I love color in general. But you do see purple in my pores quite often. Thank you, Lily. 22 seconds. The backs are just regular. They have fingerprints and so forth on them. I don't do anything special on the back. Because some people, some people might want to turn it, and hang it a different way. You never know how people are going to hang something. So I generally don't wire my canvases because I let some people may want to frame them, that kind of thing. So I think Diane had that one at 31. This one coming up is number 4, called Universe. It's a 10-inch canvas. Starting bid is $30. This would actually make a great clock if someone wanted to make a clock out of it. I'm going to start the bid at $30. So it's a round canvas, and it's got a nice shiny finish on it. Called it Universe, and I actually embellished it in the middle a little bit with some line work. It's got pretty much every little color in the rainbow with black and white. Got some little peacocky looking things going on too. Again, it's a 10-inch canvas. And 35 seconds left. I'm a peacock girl, so I've got little pieces of it that remind me of peacock feathers in this painting, in this pour in this canvas here. All right, the timer. Put this one aside. All right, number 5 is coming up here. This is called Freedom. It's a 12 by 12 inch canvas. Starting bid is $30. Going to start the timer. So as usual, I got my purple in here, and white and turquoise, a little bit of blue, black, and metallic gold. So that's metallic gold there that you see. It's got that shimmer to it. So this one I called Freedom. So you can see the metallic gold there. Robin 30. I don't know why I always have loved purple, even though I love every color in the rainbow. I throw purple into a lot of my pours. This has that beautiful shimmery gold though. It's very shimmery. I don't know if you can see. "35 seconds left." I don't know about y'all, but it's in the 80s today and it started raining earlier, so we're having a little bit of a storm. So it's kind of nice to be indoors. It dropped the temperature down. So it dropped the temperature down into the 70s, which was nice. All right, I think Robin is the winning bid on that one. Let's zoom out just a bit. This one coming up is number 6, called Copper Lava. It's a 12 by 12 inch canvas. Copper Lava. And going to start the timer at 2 minutes. So this one has my typical little purple through it. I've got my purple thrown in there. But the really pretty part of it here is that copper, metallic copper. Got some red in it, and a little bit of yellow, and just a hint of green. It's got that metallic copper. It reminded me of lava. Oh yeah, we're safe. It's just a one of those afternoons where it rains. Which is nice because then it cools down everything. So let's see if you can see the copper in it. Yeah, it's rough like when it gets into hurricane season, which will be in the next month or so. Sometimes we get some really tough winds and stuff. We're a few hours from the coast, so fortunately we're in a pretty good spot. We've had some flooding here and there through the years, but the hurricanes pass us by for the most part. Surprise, surprise, I got another purple one. So this one is violet spiral. It's a 12 by 12. The starting bid is $30. I'll start the timer. So this has the dioxazine purple and the magenta violet color. Really pretty tree ring pour. So once again, my purples are in here. Violet spiral. I love those. I love to see the gradient parts of tree ring pours. They're really cool. Carla King, 30. Hey, Carla. Thank you, Nicole. Shelby, 35. It's always good to see people from my Facebook group over here. I appreciate it. So I'm waiting for Greg to say who got the final bid in before the timer. Carla got it in at 42, okay. Here comes a beautiful blue tree ring pour, Heavenly Space. So this is number 8, Heavenly Space, and the starting bid is $30. So I'm going to start the timer. So this is a bright blue, black, white, and pewter. So it's got pewter and it's got this nice little shimmer in the pewter. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. And the cell formations were so cool in this piece. It was just really, I loved the way these formations took place. I didn't use any silicone in this one, and just was really surprised at the way the cells formed, probably from the pewter. That pewter is really gorgeous. So this one I called Heavenly Space. So I don't know if you can see the shimmer. This also had a little bit of turquoise in it too. There's just a hint of turquoise in these corners. Kind of looks like light is coming through a tunnel right here. All right. Okay, I got one of my flowery ones here. Number 9, petal pusher. 12 by 12. Starting bid is $30. Going to start the timer. So this has purple and red, orange and yellow and the greens. So this one I called Petal Pusher, P-E-T-A-L, Petal Pusher. Hey Bev. There's Bev. She was the winner of the hydrangeas print. Happy you joined me. So we got the timer going for Petal Pusher right now. It's a 12-inch canvas. You're welcome, Bev. I'm glad you won it. All right, number 10. This one is called Gold Filigree. It's a 12 by 12. The starting bid is $35. Going to start the timer. 2 minutes. So this was a pour with purple and phthalo blue, phthalo green, white, and metallic gold. And then after it was dried, I came back in and embellished it with a dimensional metallic gold, so it's got texture to it. The gold design is raised on the canvas. You can see that. You can even hang it on a diagonal any way you want to. Gold filigree. I actually kind of like it that way, that direction. "30 seconds left. You can go any direction you want to. Marie, $40 on the gold filigree. So you'll just email me at this sandralettart@yahoo.com with your email, your mailing address, and obviously I'll have your email from that, and I can invoice you from there. All right, so the next one. This one is called Space Tunnel, number 11. It's an 11 by 14. The starting bid is $35. Going to start the timer. Yeah, if you win more than one bid, everything gets shipped together too, so that you save on shipping. So again, this is 11 by 14, and all the different colors. Call it Space Tunnel. Of course, it can go any direction you want it to go. That's the beauty of acrylic pours is, you can orient them any way you want to. So, Space Tunnel. Ten seconds left. Chrissy L 35. Again, if you've never been on a bid here, you just send your email address with your mailing address to this email address, sandralettart@yahoo.com, and I will get back with you with the invoice. So this is Lady Chameleon. This is 11.5. It's in between my numbers here. It's 11 by 14. Starting bid is 35. Hey, Debbie. Debbie's one of our neighbors. I'm starting the bid. 2 minutes. This is $35. It's called Lady Chameleon. So this is kind of the new fad right now is the I have a number 12. I already have a number 12. Greg said I can't have an 11.5, but I can because I have a number 12 already. But anyway, this is Lady Chameleon. It's silver, black, white, red, kind of a crimson red. Really pretty colors. And it has texture to it like a reptile skin. So these are called chameleon cells. So again, that's silver, black, white, and that crimson red that's so pretty. This is number 11.5, yeah. Of course, this one can go any way you want it to. Yeah, this one is very textural. Lady Chameleon. Carla, 35. All right, we're going a little bigger here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. This one is called Joy Comes in the Morning, number 12. So it's a 14 by 14 inch canvas. Thank you, Don. Night of Light. So I'm going to start the timer on this one. Again, my happy color of purple and blues. These are just gorgeous colors together. They're very harmonious. Joy Comes in the Morning. I love, love, love these colors together. The starting bid is 40 on this one. It's 14 inches square. So turquoise and blues and purples, white. Just a really beautiful color combination together. Carla, 40. These colors I could just dive into. Whoosh. I just love these colors. This has been one of my favorite pours here recently with the color combination. I have to make sure and show you my finger painting that I did recently too, if you haven't seen it. 10 seconds left. Number 12, Joy Comes in the Morning. Hey Laura Beth, most of my paintings are sealed with Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. Some of them I do like super glossy, and some I just kind of do a satiny gloss sheen. So Carla was the winner on that one at 40. Here's number 13. Whoops, hitting my timer there. This one's a longer one. Silver Stream. This one is a 12 by 24. So I'm going to start the timer. Opening bid is 45. So this is a 12 by 24 inch canvas. This one is black and vivid red and silver and white. So that silver that you're seeing, not gray, it's silver. You have to kind of move it around so you can see the sheen of it. Silver Stream, it could even go, long ways if you wanted it to. It can go any direction you want to hang it. $12 by $24. Trying to keep the reflection down. So this is kind of like a magenta red color. Raspberry red. What's that? Melted aluminum from a fire? So Greg is a firefighter. He sees melted aluminum. Here is number 14. This one is called Splintered, another 12 by 24. Opening bid is $45. So this was I did this with a blow dryer. I blew the colors around. Some black with the nice vivid bright blue, a turquoise, kind of an emerald green, a couple of shades of that, and some white. And then I did a white line work on top of it. So it's called splintered. Or it could almost be called fractured. It looks like it's been fractured like glass. Almost like lightning. Again, it's 12 by 24 inches. You're right, Dawn. It does kind of remind you of a horoscope, doesn't it? All right, so we got number 15, Chinese umbrellas, a 12 by 24. Starting bid is $45. Starting the timer. So this has red and alizarin crimson, kind of a hot pink, an ochre color, kind of an ochre gold color, and a yellow, white, black. So it reminds me of like a Chinese festival, how you look down on the tops of umbrellas, or like a Chinese art festival or lantern festival, or you just always see really colorful, neat things that they do. That's what it reminds me of. So this one is 12 by 24. Chrissy, 45. It can be hung any way you want it to, vertically, horizontally. It's very happy feeling. Okay, waiting to see who Greg pulls as the winner on that one. The winner is Lori at $50. Lori got right in there right before the timer went off. They're sealed with Liquitex high gloss varnish. Most of them are. This one is number 16. 4 gold rings. It's a 16 by 20. Yeah. Greg said, hold on one second. I think he's going to double check. Greg's going to double check on the timer there to see about, just to make sure. So we're waiting on Greg to listen again for the timer just to make sure that we have the right winner. And sometimes if there's a lag in your chat, if you just refresh your screen and make sure you have live chat instead of top chat, because live chat is the most current. So just make sure you do have live chat either to the right of your screen on the computer or under your screen if you're on your mobile device. I'm waiting on Greg here for a second. Hold on one second. I'm waiting on Greg. So yeah, most of my paintings I seal with Liquitex high gloss varnish. I usually do not resin my paintings. I do so many of them that I do not resin the majority of them. I've only done a few that are resined. All right, Greg, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you.
I know.
Greg's slow. He's slowing everything down for me here. So we're going to talk. Anyway, this is called 4 gold rings while he's looking at the replay here. This is a 16 by 20. It is 4 true rings with metallics and black. And again, if you win, just send your email address and mailing address to sandralettart@yahoo.com. So I'm just waiting on Greg. What's the deal?
So Chrissy hit it Chrissy got the last one in before the beep. The beep occurred, then Lori, then Mike.
Okay, so Chrissy got the final bit in before the timer went off. Lori got hers in right after the timer, so the winner is Chrissy. Greg says he's sorry. So Chrissy, you're the winner at 45 on the Chinese umbrellas. All right, so we're back to 16, 4 gold rings. Gonna start the timer. Yeah, it kind of does look like honeycombs. You're right, Don. So this is metallic gold, copper. This is like a rusty red color, and there's just a hint of a golden color. So there's gold and copper and black, and it's got some texture to it. So it does kind of look like a honeycomb. These are 4 tree rings. You could do it vertically. You can do it any direction you want to hang it. So gold and copper, a little bit of rusty red and gold colored. You're welcome, Chrissy, and sorry about that, Lori. If there's any lag in somebody's internet, sometimes, if somebody thinks they have a number in before the timer goes off, so it's kind of one of those things you have to kind of go back and replay it to see. Because different people's internet speeds are different, that kind of thing. We try to be very fair. Thank you, Karen. All right. This one is number 17. This one is a 12 by 19 inches. It's a heavy board. It's got a hanging metal hook on the back. And it's sealed with Liquitex high gloss varnish. It's very shiny. You can always get a super smooth, shiny look when you got the MDF boards that are so nice and smooth and good quality. This one is starting bid is 50. Starting the timer. So it says live, love, laugh. And I love the pour in the background. It's got pretty much every color and metallic gold. So you see some metallic gold that kind of shimmers in between some of the cells there. But of course it's got my purple happy colors, and I love purples with turquoises and blues and pops of red and orange, and live, love, laugh. Debbie, 55. Trying to keep the shiny lights off of it. But it does have some really cool cells going on in this one. All kinds of pretty designs, color patterns. "30 seconds left." Carla, 60. 15 seconds left. Debbie, 65. Chrissy, 70. Debbie, 75. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I see Chrissy got 100 in before the timer and Debbie came in at 105, but I'm not sure that she beat the timer, so going to have Greg listen back on that one too, I do believe. It's really cool. It's got metallic gold that goes in between all these little cells, and the light hits it just right. You can see the shimmer of the gold. I love this one. So Debbie Ammons got it with 105. Everybody do a refresh, because if your screen is lagging at all, it will get you behind on the bids. So make sure to refresh your screen. Yeah, Debbie got it in at 105. And you just hit the little curly arrow at the top left corner to refresh, or you just swipe down on your phone, or if you hit your F5 function key, that will refresh your screen. And then make sure you click on live chat to the right of your screen or underneath your screen if you're on your mobile device. Make sure it says live chat, not top chat. Live is the most current. All right, so this one is a 16 by 20 inch gallery wrapped. So this is an actually gallery wrapped canvas, which most of the other ones are just traditional. So this one is gallery wrapped, no need to ever frame it if you don't want to. Starting bid is $50. Starting the timer. So again, this one's called Dipped in Gold. So you've got your metallic gold there at the end. Hold. So there's metallic gold. Gold on the edges. It's signed on this side. I do sign all the paintings somewhere. You can find my signature somewhere. Purple and white and black and metallic gold. And this one can be hung from any direction. This one again is gallery wrapped. Painted on the edges. super heavy. Dipped in gold. Daryl Stewart, 51. Thank you, Karen. And so I think we just had the one bid on this. This is a super funky, cool painting. It's very cool. So Daryl Stewart, you're the winner, but it'll be $50, not $51, because you don't have to overbid the starting bid. So it's $50. So we're down to the final two pieces. You zoom out just a little bit more. This one is a 20 by 20 inch painting. It's called Scroll Work. This is one of my acrylic swipe with intention paintings. 20 by 20 inches. The starting bid is $50. Thank you, Jacqueline. Starting the timer. So this has the deep dark purple, a lighter purple, blue, turquoise, green, lime green, and metallic gold. So these areas right here are all metallic gold. So it has some shimmer to all the edges of the shapes.
Pretty sure Daryl didn't mean to pick $5 trillion.
Daryl Stewart, 55. And this one can go any direction you want it. It can be on a diagonal, it can be square. You can hang it any way you want to hang it. And the design goes over the edges most of the time. When I do my pours, it'll drip over the edges and I kind of leave it that way. This one is 20 by 20. $65 Connie, $70 Daryl. Thank you, Missy. 13 seconds left. $71 Connie. 72 Daryl. So I think he might have got it in before the timer, but 73 Connie. So we'll see who got it in before the timer went off.
We got Daryl at 77, Ray before.
Daryl at 77. See, I've got a lag on my computer that Greg doesn't have, so Greg has Daryl in at 77. All right, I'm going to zoom back in a little bit so you can see this beauty. This is the final one. It's called Tropical Punch, number 20. Connie was a gracious loser. She said, "Congratulations, Daryl. That was sweet of her to say that. Thank you, Connie, for being so sweet." So I'm going to start the timer here. This one is a 16 by 20. I had so much fun doing this one. I remember when I did it. It's got beautiful flowers that are deep blue and alizarin crimson, bright blue, yellow, gold, and metallic gold, and the leaves also have metallic gold in them as well. So depending on how the light hits it, you see the metallic gold in the flowers and in the leaves. The opening bid on this one was $60. Tropical Punch. I love this flower here. This is so pretty to me. If I can get it closer. Tropical Punch. We have a band downstairs practicing. If y'all hear some music, there's a basement in this building and a band practices down below. All right, I don't think anybody bid on that one, so that is it for the bidding. I wanted to show y'all this painting that I did. I love it. This one is not sealed yet, but I did this with my fingers. This was a finger painting. I had the most fabulous time painting with my fingers. So it's got every color in the rainbow. And it's going to be glorious when it gets a nice glossy finish on it. This one I called Colorful Soul. So yeah, this was one I did this past week that I just really enjoyed painting. I love to play with color. So like I said, once it gets the clear coat, the glossy varnish, it's going to be so gorgeous. Thank you, Daryl, for thanking Connie. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Jennifer. I love this. I could just swim through the colors. Whee! Colors make me happy. I appreciate everybody being here today for the bid. And I kind of got the preview video out kind of the last minute, so I know there's a lot of people that couldn't make it, people working, and no, that was, Connie, that was all the ones I'm selling today. That I just did 20 today. So I will be doing one possibly on, let me look at my calendar here. Oh, am I going back to try to sell ones now? Are you talking about the ones that got no bids? Is that what you're talking about, Connie? Not sold earlier today. Okay, yeah, I mean, if anybody wants one of the ones that did not sell, you can email me, sandralettart@yahoo.com. If you want to just do the opening bid, I will accept that. If you want to email me that. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate it. Yeah, there were several that didn't sell, so if there's one that somebody's interested in at the opening bid, I will let them have it for the opening bid price. If they're interested, you can email me and just let me know. And if you won multiple paintings, I will invoice you the amount for the winning bid plus the shipping all combined. It'll all be boxed in one box, so there's not separate shipping charges. It's always more economical that way. Greg is listing the ones that didn't get bid on. Okay. Let me zoom. So these were two that were 12 by 24 inches. They were $45 each. This one's called Splintered. This one is called Silver Stream. So those were two that did not get bid on. And this one was called Gold Filigree. It's a 12-inch painting that has dimensional gold accents on it. This one was $35. This one was called Petal Pusher. It's $35. $30. This one was $30. These were two $30 12 by 12 inch paintings. This one is called Heavenly Space. And Copper Lava has metallic copper there. That's metallic copper all through here. This one has pewter in it, so it's got some shimmery pewter in with the blues and black. It's got a shimmery. And I had a 10-inch one called Universe. This one was $30. And an 8 by 10 that was blues and greens and a little bit metallic gold accents. This one was $25. It's an 8 by 10. So these were the ones that were not bid on. So I hope that helps, Missy. Once the video is over with, You can also go back and view the video again anytime you want to, and you can go through them. They'll each have their numbers, and you can kind of skip through to find the different numbers you want. That was 1 and 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, and 14. So thank you again for those that bid and had winning bids. Thank you everybody for coming on tonight and seeing me. I'll put my face in and say hello. Thanks so much. I hope y'all have a great evening. And if I do another bid, it may be an auction, it may be around September 1st. I try to do it on the 1st of the month for those that are on a fixed income, that kind of thing. They like to have me do it at the 1st of the month, so it would possibly be Sunday the 1st, which I think is Labor Day weekend. So we'll see about that one. Congratulations to everybody. Thanks again, and I'll see you later.